And so, always the gentleman, mind, I said, Madam, my armor is not pinching me. It's simply that you're standing on my toe. And I walked the last 20 leagues. Oh, but that's not all. On the next day...
Master Merlin, what is this?
Your pardon, my lord, for this intrusion, but this is a fisherman. He has suffered great shock. I thought you would like to hear from him personally what he has told me.
Let him proceed.
He spoke of a sea monster.
A sea monster?
A terrible creature with a dragon's head on either end of its body. He says that this creature seizes the fisherfolk of the village and carries them off into the sea, and they are never seen again.
That's true, my lord. I swear it. This monster rises from the sea and makes away with the men of our village while they fish.
You have seen this monster?
Yes, my lord, only yesterday. It had the head of a giant and many legs, and it swam with the speed of the fastest boat.
What did you do when you saw it?
We ran.
Very wise.
Everyone in our village is running away. We're afraid. We need help, sire.
What do you think, my lord?
Have you ever seen a sea monster?
No, sire, I haven't.
Have you?
I will. Well, I'm naturally well acquainted with monsters and dragons. I have seen things that would strike terror into the bravest hearts. I remember on one...
Yes, yes, Merlin, but the question, have you seen a sea monster?
My lord, in a word, no.
Nor have I. And yet, this man has come to us with a fear that to him and his neighbors is very real. Lancelot.
My lord.
Go to this village. Find out the cause of the people's fear and remove it.
I will, my lord.
Certainly looks deserted.
We'd better go and have a look.
Well, there's no monster here. Shall we go?
Where?
There!
Brian, you are an ox. Your monster's nothing more terrible than a boat.
It's only a boat.
Yes. Look at the other end.
A dragon head there, too.
Now, this is the terrible two-headed dragon with many legs that comes from the sea.
But where does it come from?
Looks like a Viking ship to me.
Vikings? What are Vikings doing here?
No good, I'm afraid.
Do you mean raiding the villages?
Yes. We've got to stop them before they get away.
You're all ready, sir.
Take your hands off me.
This one thinks it is something. How dare you talk to a hog like that? You're nothing but a slave. You may thank your gods, if you have any, that for the rest of your lives you'll have the privilege of serving Vikings.
You know, you're not being very clever. Why sell us as slaves when you could get more by ransoming us to our king?
Ah, Hog is too clever to make a trade with a savage. Take them to the boat. No. Come on. Come on. When I was in that dark land they call England, I said that Eckavols would be at my homecoming, and here you are.
Welcome, noble hog.
Let us drink, my friend.
Skål.
Skål. Can this be...
Yes, it is.
Sella?
Noble chief.
She is a real beauty, my friend.
Yes, but one day, very soon perhaps, she will leave me to be a wife.
When I have sold my slaves, I'll talk to you about her.
Now, good people, your attention. The auction is about to begin.
You are in luck. Hogg is a great man, and he's taken a liking to you.
Well, you all know the breed, Britons. Perhaps the best specimens the noble Hogg has ever brought from the land of savages. You, come here.
Do as you're told.
What's your name, slave?
I'm no man's slave.
Give him your name.
My name is Sir Lancelot of the Lake.
Sir Lancelot of the Lake. There's a fine name. How these savages love to put on airs. Well, never mind what he calls himself. He's got muscles like rock. A type to till the fields or to labor in a granite quarry. Now, what am I bid?
3 pieces of gold.
Eckavols bids 3 pieces of gold.
Yes, that's all I buy today.
Now, who offers 4?
Wait. You buy only one slave? There was a time you'd have taken the whole shipload.
Yes, there was. But while you were away, sickness killed many. I'm poor now and must rebuild slowly.
Ah, 'tis the will of the mighty god Wotan.
I bid 4 pieces of gold.
Wait.
Not 10 pieces.
I have made a bargain with my friend. The slaves now belong to Eckavols.
Daughter, you should be very proud. The noble Hogg has consented to make you his wife.
Do you mean that you've exchanged me for a group of slaves?
It's good trading for such a husband. He wanted 10 pieces of gold as well, but I drive a hard bargain.
Doesn't matter, I suppose, that I detest him.
Now, daughter. Once you're married, the hate will go. The gods forbid it. It is Wotan's will that a woman serves her husband faithfully. Besides, he'll be away most of the time.
Take them to where the vaults come from.
Come on. Come on.
What are you thinking about, Brian?
Oh?
So was I. I was also thinking about how to escape.
Escape?
You know, they'll kill us if they catch us.
I'd rather be killed than stay here and die.
Tomorrow we'll see how many of the others are as brave as you.
Why bother about the others? You and I would have a better chance alone.
Do you really think that's a good idea?
No. I suppose it's not.
We'll tell all those who want to escape to be ready. When the time comes, we must have a signal.
What'll it be?
I don't know. It'll be something they can remember. Dragonhead.
Water!
All right, that's enough. Now, come on, back to your work. Come on.
Your work.
What do you think you're doing?
I want a drink.
That's your work. I'll put this... Use that whip on me and you'll die. Use it on him and he'll die. Can't you see his hands are raw? What do you people think we are? Cattle!
Stop! Your job is to get work from a slave, not to injure him so that he can't work.
But you don't know this one. He's a troublemaker.
Not even a Viking could work with hands like these. Let his hands heal. Otherwise, I shall be forced to speak to my father. Now go back to the field. You may stay.
But, mistress, you can't be left alone with a slave.
Do as you're told. Otherwise, I shall report you. I want to help you.
Help me? To escape?
Yes,
Why?
because no one has the right to make free men into slaves.
Well, that's true, but I'm grateful, but why me?
Because you remind me of someone I knew.
Oh, who?
A prince from the Northlands.
Do I really look like him?
Yes, in the right clothes, you could easily be taken for him.
Could. Ah, but what would a prince be doing so far from home? In my country, princes only travel to make war or find themselves wives. What's that?
The beginnings of the celebration for my wedding.
You don't look very happy about it.
I'm not. I'm being forced to marry a man I detest.
Ah. This prince, does he have a wife?
No, he's unmarried.
I don't suppose he'd find it particularly difficult to get one, no? Eh?
No. Under our laws, the prince of royal blood can marry any maiden he wishes. She can't refuse, even if she wants to.
Well, suppose she's already been chosen by another.
Even then, she couldn't refuse.
Splendid. Ah, but this prince will be known by everyone here.
No. Only my handmaiden and myself have seen him. It was last year when we went to visit my grandfather in the north.
What's his name?
Prince Leif.
My lady, I think I can help you.
How?
I am going to be Prince Leif, and you are not going to marry. Well, not today, at any rate.
There. The disguise is complete. The helmet makes all the difference. No one will ever recognize you now.
Well, my lady, with some luck, we should manage to outwit them this time. But if we do, where will you go?
Once I'm free of Hawk, what does it matter?
To the Northlands?
Well, perhaps. But the main thing is that you should be free.
And what about the others? We must think of a plan for rescuing them.
That won't be so easy.
No. Your guards will attend your wedding celebration, won't they?
Yes.
With something strong to drink?
Yes. I'll see that Inger keeps them well supplied. My lady. Go now and enter as Prince Leigh. Good luck.
Sella, my dear, you look lovely. Are you ready for the ceremony?
Father, I must beg you once again, please release me from this marriage before it's too late.
Hogg is rich. You don't seem to realize what that means, Sella.
To me, it seems that he's bought me, just as you buy a slave.
Oh, Sella, I don't want to hear that kind of talk from you.
But I don't respect all your ideas simply because you're my father.
I see. And I suppose that means you still hold your strange notions about setting slaves free and things like that.
Yes. Why not? Why not set them all free?
Give up my wealth? Wish poverty on myself?
So it is your wealth that worries you, and not Wotan's will.
Here you are. Drinks for the wedding. Drinks on the house.
I'll go alone from here. You! Go and tell your master that Prince Leif of the Northlands calls upon him.
Yes, Your Highness. Yes, Your Highness.
Does your master know you drink on duty?
The young lady of the castle is to be married. She sent this herself.
Oh, I see. This wine is known to attract Wotan's thunderbolts. See you drink it quickly before Wotan sees you.
You can rely on us, Your Highness.
These slaves, are they British?
That's right, Your Highness.
Boy, come here. Well, you look strong enough.
Sir Lancelot.
Shh. Tell the men when I give the signal to run for the beach.
How long will we have to wait?
The guards are drinking now. We have to wait for the wine to take effect.
Father, Prince Leif of the Northlands is here.
Prince Leif? How wonderful. Great chiefs, nobles, and guests, I have great news. I have the honor to present Prince Leif from the Northlands, who condescends to call upon us. Prince Leif from the Northlands. Your Highness. We're exalted by your presence, Your Highness. This is my future son-in-law, the noble Hogg.
This is a most unexpected visit, Your Highness. I'm surprised. We've received no word from your couriers.
On this occasion, I have chosen to travel without ceremony. I am here on a personal matter.
This is my daughter, Sella, Your Highness.
Ah, yes, Sella. It is your daughter, my friend, who is the cause of my visiting you so unexpectedly.
Sella?
I have only seen her once before in my life, but the vision of her beauty has remained in my heart from that moment. When I heard that she was to be married, I decided the time had come to act. I, Prince Leif of the Northlands, who claim Sella as my bride.
Sella? A princess?
You're too late, Your Highness.
But he's a prince, and he's rich.
Sella is to be my wife.
Impossible. I have already chosen her for myself. It is my right as a prince. Would you disobey the law? I challenge you to combat. Sella belongs to the victor. The prince is not provoked by such as you.
Hawk, you shall not incite a prince in my house.
We shall see whether a prince can be provoked or not. Kill him! Run! Dragon head! Dragon head! This is no prince from the Northlands. It's just an escaped slave. God, seize him! Listen, I'm going to show myself now. Run to the beach, all of you.
But they'll kill you.
Do as I say.
Go now, while you have the chance.
Join us in England, Sella.
No. This is my home. Hurry now and join your friends. We'll meet again at a better time.
Now listen to my story, yes, listen while I sing of days of old in England when Arthur was the king. In days of old, when knights were bold, this story's told of Lancelot